It's your classic north-south split with the weather today. Lots of cloud across northern Britain with some outbreaks of rain further south. We've got some spring sunshine around. Here's the view from space earlier on. There's the clouds spilling in. Out west, we've got a big area of high pressure that is trying to move in and will eventually give us some fine weather for Saturday. But it's not with us yet, and right now allowing this set of weather fronts to topple in from the north. That's why it's been so grey and damp across Scotland, Northern Ireland this morning, and that rain now trickling into parts of northern England. It's not particularly heavy. It won't rain all day. There'll be some drier spells to the east of the Pennines, particularly for eastern and northern Scotland, and actually more Northern Ireland having a largely dry afternoon, just fairly dull. A little bit of that trickly rain just spreading into the North Midlands, North Wales later on, but much of southern England, East Anglia hanging on to some hazy sunshine. It was cold this morning, wasn't it? But temperatures ticking up with the help of a bit of spring sunshine, 14, 15, maybe 16 Celsius, and the winds are a lot lighter. So feeling fairly pleasant here, but further north with the cloud and the rain, temperatures struggling to get much beyond 10 or 11 Celsius and feeling colder as the winds pick up. And it is turning blustery this afternoon across western Scotland in particular. The rain will spread southwards across eastern England through this evening, so it will turn damp here for a time, but tending to ease off and be fairly patchy across the southeast of England. Much of the southwest will stay dry. There'll be showers elsewhere. The breeze is coming down from the north, so we do have generally quite chilly air in place, but because there's going to be much more cloud around and because of that wind, that will keep the temperatures up overnight. So a much milder night tonight compared to last night when we had fairly extensive frost in rural areas. But temperatures tonight holding up at 8 or 9 Celsius in towns and cities. A little colder in northern Scotland and feeling colder with the wind at first thing. And that wind will be a feature of the weather, particularly across eastern areas tomorrow. Starts pretty drab over the Midlands, Wales, parts of Northern Ireland with some outbreaks of rain. Should brighten up through the day. We should see a bit more in the way of sunshine. Western Scotland having a much brighter day on Friday compared to today. And elsewhere too, we'll see some sunny spells developing. Still a fair few showers, especially over central and eastern parts of England. And notice that wind coming down from the north. So these North Sea coasts going to feel fresh for Friday afternoon. The winds are lighter further west, so get in the sunshine here out of the breeze. Shouldn't feel too bad, 13, 14 degrees, but it is going to feel pretty cold on some of those North Sea coasts. 9 or 10 at best. Add on that wind and it feels colder still. That breeze being generated by the high pressure trying to topple in from the west as we go through Friday evening. The showers will tend to fade away, but that breeze will still be a feature of the weather into the weekend. But here comes the high pressure slowly waddling in to sit across us for Saturday. There are some weather fronts bringing some patchy rain across northern Scotland, but generally this area of high pressure will bring many of us a fine weekend. Certainly so on Saturday. There is a bit of a complication on Sunday because as the high pressure kind of just grinds to a halt, it will allow the breeze to pick up and some cooler air and a bit more cloud to come into parts of the east on Sunday. But generally, I say the weather turning a lot drier as we go through the weekend. For a full weekend forecast, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That'll be up there on Thursday afternoon.